Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am also doing very well. I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with stereotypes about South Africa. So I'm gonna jump right into it. The first one is South African girls are gold diggers. Girl, you know, like in my own country, there's this stereotype that Xhosa girls are gold diggers. That's another tribe. We have different tribes. Like I've said before, there's a lot of different tribes and different cultures. So there's Xhosa girls. They say Xhosa girls are gold diggers, and you know that really gets me confused because I don't remember ever putting my hand in someone's pocket taking their money out. But if you're giving me money, I'm not gonna say no. Oh hell no! I'm gonna take the money because money is money. So South African girls aren't gold diggers, but if you give us money, we gonna take it. Well, me, if you give me money, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna deny money because I don't wanna be called a gold digger.
And you guys stop calling us gold diggers because sometimes you guys don't even have the gold and you're saying we're gold diggers. So that's that.
The second stereotype is that when you enter South Africa, you breathe AIDS and TB. No, that's not true. I mean, we have a high percentage of AIDS and TB, of course, because like in 2015, it was like 7 million people. Like 7 million people were, the statistics show that they do have, HIV and all that. But consider that that 7 million is out of 54 million some change of the South African population. So that's just a portion, just like any other place where there's a portion with HIV and AIDS and TB, and then the rest are okay. It's just that we happen to have a high percentage, which is really sad because people need to really educate themselves. You don't only get AIDS because you're sleeping around. You don't only get AIDS because you're not taking care of yourselves. There's some people who are married to these to their husbands. They'll be sitting at home, and then the husband goes out to work, and then they decide to sleep around, and then they bring AIDS to those women who are innocent and sitting at home. What about those people? So I really hate it when people think that a person with AIDS is because they were sleeping around or they were messing around. That's not always the case. Some people, yes, but we really need to educate ourselves that it takes that one time for you to get AIDS. You don't have to sleep around 10 times for you to get it. It takes just one time. That one time you can get AIDS. So I really hate the fact that people act like, oh, the only people with AIDS are people who are sleeping around. AIDS is just like any other disease. You don't ask for it, it comes to you. It's just that it's transferred to you through, blood, unprotected sex, and all that. But not everyone who has AIDS is messing around. That one must fall, please. That one must fall. And no, you don't enter South Africa and breathe AIDS. No. You do something, you touch someone's blood, or you have unprotected sex with someone who has AIDS, and then you get AIDS, just like it happens anywhere else. Let's get that clear. This topic really gets me heated because I just feel like people are so arrogant. We like this. It's so easy nowadays to do research. You can just go on Google. You can, some people are raped and they get AIDS. It's just so many sad stories behind this AIDS story, and people are just like, oh, you just go to South Africa, you breathe, and then you breathe AIDS. Nonsense. Hogwash. Nonsense. Abomination. And then another stereotype is that every black guy or colored people in South Africa, they're involved in gangs, they're rapists, they're kidnappers. They, as a matter of fact, the crime rate between 2015 and 2016 did decrease in South Africa as compared to other years. One. Two, South Africa, yes, there is a crime and all that, and it might just be slightly higher than other places, but it doesn't mean that South Africa is the only place with crime. South Africa is just like any other place where there's crime. There's crime everywhere. Even here in America, there's crime. There's in South San Jose. There's always shooting, gangs, and all that. It's just normal, just like any other country. Any other place. There's gangs. There's good people. There's bad people. It's just always been like that. It is like that. So these stereotypes, like I said, there's Google. Just go on Google and do your research and stop spreading stupid rumors about. And then another stereotypes that
we don't have roads, don't have internet, we don't have a sleeping caves. Yes, we sleep outside and sleep in caves. There's only huts in South Africa.
We don't have houses. That's why people go tour. They go tour and sleep in huts, and they don't have internet, and they don't have roads when they go there. And then it's really, you have Google. Go to Google and check out South Africa. South Africa is a beautiful country. There's so many beautiful places in South Africa. And like any other place, there are places that are underdeveloped. Like any other place. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Why do people exaggerate like that? South Africa is just like any other place. There's underdeveloped places. There's developed places. There's places with crime. Just like any other place, So we do have internet, just that for us it's prepaid, so you buy and use. It's unlike here in America, well, where I am in San Jose, California, whereby you pay monthly. Yes, there is that option, but most of the people buy airtime, they buy bundles, data and all that. So we do have internet, we have shops, we have school. That's why I came in America and I could speak English, because we have school. I went to school. Oh, and then people will be like, do you own a gun? Yes, I own a gun. Guns are given away in South Africa. No, I don't own a gun. You buy a gun in South Africa, just like any other place. And there are people who are selling guns illegally, just like any other place. So that one must fall too. Oh, do you have lions in your garden? Yes, I have lions in my garden. Like, I have a lion. That's my pet. That's my friend. No, I don't have a lion in my... Why would I be even alive if there was a lion in my house? No, the lion would have been chewed me, finished me a long time ago. If you want to see the big five, go to Kruger National Park. We have game reserves and parks and places like that where you can find such animals. We don't keep them inside, like in our houses. No, thank you. Oh, why do people go to UK, USA? Because we want to make life better for ourselves. Just like anyone who's come to this country, just like any immigrant who comes here is here because they want to make life better for themselves, for their family. So we have something unusual. And don't get this twisted. Most of the people here are born from immigrants. Most of the time, 99% of the time, the mother of the children in this country are immigrants. So don't ever play yourself and think you... I mean, my child is also American, but I'm not American, so please. Can you see Mount Kilimanjaro from your house? No, I cannot see Mount Kilimanjaro from my house. It's in Tanzania. I am from South Africa. Do your research. And then, you're from Africa. Do you know my cousin? He's from Nairobi. Nairobi is in Kenya. I am in South Africa. Kenya is in East Africa. Again, it goes to show that people do not do their research. Like, to do your research is so easy. You don't even have to go buy a book. There's so many ways you can listen to books. You don't even have to read. You can listen to books. You can ask Siri. You can ask that woman on Google, and she'll answer you. You don't have to read, but you just have to do your research. People really look stupid to me asking you such silly questions. For me, if I want to ask you something, I first do my research, and then I ask you something that I've researched on. So people should try that. It works. Trust me. It makes you look less stupid. Unless Google didn't tell you the truth, then we have a case. Okay, so how many wives does a husband have in South Africa? You have as many as you want. As you know, my president has, I don't know, 7 wives or what. I don't remember, but yeah, you have as many as you want, but it doesn't mean that everyone has more than one wife. So it's not the rule, it's something people choose to do. So yeah. oh, do you have slaves in South Africa? Yes, we do have slaves. We're still, living in those days. Well, the only slaves we have are the people who are getting paid little money for the work they do, like in farms and everything. I don't know if they fall under slaves, but I know that they are very underpaid for the work they do. So that's the only form of slavery I know of in South Africa. Otherwise, chill out. Oh, how did you learn to speak English? I was born. When I was born, I said hello. How are you? Yeah, I went to school. That's how I know how to speak English. I learned it in school. In school. School. We have schools. You go to school and you learn English just like everybody else. So those are the stereotypes that I've heard about Africa and South Africa. And I just feel like someone would ask me, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from South Africa. Oh, which part of Africa is that? Didn't I just say South Africa? It's just so sad that I just feel like people should just try and educate themselves, yeah. Because these questions, the next time I hear someone asking me these questions, I swear I'm gonna spin with my head on the floor, because they're so irritating, and they just show that there's so much ignorance. Why? But why is there so much ignorance? Why don't we educate ourselves? Anyway, before I start feeling hot, let me just go. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another video. I hope you're liking my videos, and I hope you're liking the fact that I'm uploading so often. I'm so proud of myself, because every week I have a video up like I had promised in the beginning. So yep, to me, keeping up with my resolutions. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.